sta così, quindi lo so. Celebrating. That's what they should be doing. Obviously tapping away your computers for when you're actual people. You're in the toilet, rolling around its cage. My pet white, eyes red, fangs dripping spit. Anything all wrong, you Georgie boy. Where did you know it all wrong? The agent sticks to your skin like a cheating old brush. Laughing, sweating, smoking. Singing, laughing, sweating, smoking. Singing, laughing. Breathe, Victor. Breathe. Come on. Don't feel the pain. You got this, come on. Breathe deep breaths. Think of her. Think of Gloria. You! Nurse! How much longer, please? What? What do you mean? I've been waiting here for ages. Look, I know you've got other people to see, but I'm bleeding to death here, look. Christ. 2 hours I fought in, you know. No, I don't want a bloody medal, thank you very much. It's a bit of respect. Hey, 2 hours I say. In fact, I fought in more than that, and I haven't lost yet, do you know what I mean? For what? To be treated like this? I'll be put in a complaint and I assure you that. Oh. Good God. This is ridiculous waiting all this time. You! How long have you been here, my friend? What do you mean you don't remember? A fucking piano fell on your head or what? Sorry, nurse. Sorry for swearing. It slipped out. It won't happen again. Fucking old witch, huh? This is ridiculous waiting all this time, man. What do you mean you'd rather wait here than go in there? You simple as something, boy? Bloody teenagers. Too much time and probably drugs on your hands, you lot. National service you need. That's what you lot need. Excuse me for breathing. Oh God. Hey, there's some scroungers and losers in here now, look. Jesus Christ. Bad back, is it? Another doctor's note, is it? Jesus Christ, look half dead, yeah. But you lot, you're too busy tapping away on your computers to worry about actual people like us, aren't you? Don't give a monkey's away, live or bloody die here. Live or bloody die, I tell you. I should be out now, see, celebrating, not stuck in here waiting. Celebrating, I say. Oh, excuse me for breathing. Oh. Hey, what are you crying for now? Good God, it won't be that bad, man. Knowing this lot, they'll give you a couple of paracetamol and send you home packing. NHS. National Horrendous Service, more like that.
Mr. Norman room 4, Mr. Norman room 4.
Well, that's about bloody time too. That's me, boy. You lot. You lot. Let me tell you something else, or bugger all. You need to man up. It's only the fucking doctors, man. Sorry, nurse. Sorry. Nurse. Ratchet. Ratchet. The hatchet. Oh! Hello? Is there anyone there?
Mr. Norman, I presume?
Yes, it's Victor, the Knuckles Norman to you, my friend.
As you wish, Mr. Norman.
No. But I've been waiting out there for ages, and that bloody nurse, let me tell you, one stuck up bit. Oh.
We've been busy. Now, what seems to be the trouble?
Well, it's my stomach, look.
Looks nasty. What happened?
I'll tell you exactly what happened now. I was... Get back to bed, la! Or it's the belt for yous! Oh. Wait, I can't remember.
Are you sure you can't remember, Mr. Norman? Think now. Think.
Give me a minute. What's that? A knife? What do you think you're gonna do with that? Oh, wait. That's it. I woke this morning. Usual time, 7:30. I made a cup of Earl Grey. I boiled 2 eggs, some toast, and I waited. I waited for the postman, that's right, the radio was on. Retirement. Well. I never imagined this day would come, you know. 40 years I've done this job. 40 long bloody years. God, but tonight is my last ever shift. It's been a very tough but a very rewarding career, you know. Will I ever make a comeback? No, not me. I'm not going to be like one of these, you know, former heavyweight champions of the world. You know the type, he staggers back into the ring just to hear the toll of that bell that one last time. I'm not a punch-drunk man myself. No, to be honest, I'm tired of it all, you know. And social hours, smoky bars, lurking in dark alleyways, chilled to the bone now. Tonight, I'll clock in, I'll give it my best shot, and then it's off to retirement town. Just me, my slippers, and my little Popeye pipe. Oh, that must wait. First I've a job to do. Back some bloody memories. The Vulcan arms. I love the tension in this bar. It's like a pressure cooker ready to let us steam at any given time. A mixture of amphetamines, testosterone, and loud music. A dangerous, violent concoction. Of course, I've changed my appearance. I mean, it wouldn't seem right a man of my age in a place like this now, would it? I've always chosen my disguises carefully, you know, like Mr. Ben in and out of his closet or the telephone box. Too much irrelevant detail. So tonight, Matthew, I've decided to come as one of my favourite ever characters. The 170-pound no-good bollocks from Fingers, Dublin, with fast hands and an attitude of a slice of coconut and a half. There we are. Yeah, right. There he is, the cunt, showing off at the bar with his cunty fucking mates. not quite time yet. You know what I mean? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, fucking show time. Oh! What's your doing, man? You need to smell my pipe, man. I eyeball him. Behind him, several of his crew snarl at me as if I'm dog shit smeared on the bottom of their brand new brown rose. Well, go on, smack the little fucker, Billy won't smack himself. I'm glad it is made with a big mouth when I bite me bottom lip hard. Well, you will say sorry, man, or what? Don't answer, and I step back slightly. I have too many painful memories and the odd scar or two from some unpredictable bastard lashing out, you know. Now, externally, I am calm. The first thing I was taught, always look in control. But inside, I feel wound, tighter than a spring, like a tiger prowling around its cage. A killing machine with fists of steel and a mind twice as evil as Hitler's on a bad fucking hair day. Well, you look at trouble back on wall. The fat fella's raised his voice. Everything goes quiet. Everyone looks at me. The feeble David in the throes of getting slaughtered by a big tall fucking Goliath. Sure, I wanted to look. I cannot wait to show them what I'm at to being capable of. Do you know what I mean? I stand, motionless, just staring. I don't take my eyes off him, not for a second. Me icy blue eyes, just staring cold, lifeless, full of aggression. Sure, I'm proud of me stare. I'm after spending hours in the mirror checking myself out. You know what I mean, ladies? The gift of the gab and all that. The look of the iris and all that shit. He looks away. A shiver warms its way up his yellow fucking spine. He knows he's after making a big mistake. He twitches, he gulps, he looks around for support. Beads of sweat drip from his forehead. Now, the room, it's packed. But in my mind, there's only me and your man. And the adrenaline courses through me veins. Ah! I wait for him to make the first move. That's rule number 1. Oh, well, unless of course I'm playing the part of a nightclub bouncer or a bent copper. In those particular roles, there are no particular rules, you know. You just hit first and hit as often as you like. It's money for old rope, really, you know. Wait. Me dad's favourite saying was, piss, I'll get off that pot, boy. So come on, piss, I'll get off that pot. But he won't. I'm not to do me homework on the gong bean. That's why I've lasted so long in this occupation. This one is nothing but a heartless bully until the chips are down. And at that moment in time, his chips are deep fried and covered in salt and fucking vinegar. Who might be the film? He hands it to his mate with the big mouth. Whoa! Here's where this fight go on! He pokes me in the chest. Those are the last words he's after muttering tonight. BAM! The half-empty bottle of bud connects beautifully with the side of his long face. It breaks his jaw in 3 places. Man, well, I love the sound the glass makes when it connects. There's nothing like it. There's nothing to describe it. No words, no phrases, nothing. Sure, I bet your man fucking Romeo and Shakespeare. Not fucking Bono. I bet even Bono would struggle to capture the majesty of it. Now, there's shock. People stand rooted to the spot. He staggers forward, he spits blood and numerous teeth onto the floor. And you know what? We hit him again just at a crack. BAM! Then the real fun starts. A girl screams, a shriek sail high up into the ceiling. Tables overturned, punches thrown, kicks right into the thin air. A mass brawl is after breaking out. Everyone wants to kill the wiry nutcase from Dublin who's carried out this cowardly act, but I'm gone. Like Kaiser Soze. He disappeared off into the night, you know. So, while the bouncers wade in and the police sirens wail, I'm with my good friend Hassan in the kebab shop. Just a mature gentleman with icy blue eyes and a penchant for spicy food. Bit more garlic sauce, please, Hassan, my man. Go on, bit more. Get it on there. I love garlic sauce. Believe it, Bully Edwards. My first mission complete, and I've escaped scot-free. Well, oh, for me, apart from a touch of heartburn and probably a fiery ring in the morning.
Stop you running about. It's time to straighten right out. Stop you running around. Make it
Rudy! A message to you, Rudy! Oi, oi. No rest for the King of Chaos. That's the name I'll give myself tonight. It's good, isn't it? The King of Chaos. When I'm right in the mood now. Come here. No, don't be shy. I don't bite much. Now, it's Clapham Common. It's 7:45. It's dark. This is where all the men clues about in the bushes looking for brief encounters, preying on the weak and the vulnerable. Satan it is! Now, amongst the undergrowth we waits near the toilets. I say we, I'm part of a gang tonight. It's because evil. Evil. It can take many, many forms, you see. Four of us are head freshly shaved, Doc Martens ready, oxblood polished, to a military finish, and barking for action we are, sir. I tell you what, I love the gang assignments. You should have seen us at the European Football Championships over in Holland. Evil thugs bent on causing bedlam we was. I mean, all right, I'm ashamed of some of the things I've done, proper ashamed, but sometimes one must do what one has been commanded to do, do you know what I mean? Oh, here he is, come on, he's here. Right, up him. This one is pushing 60s, right? He's a smug little git. He's wearing corduroy slacks and hush puppies. Now, who the fucking hell still wears them? God. His trouble now is probably back round to their gaff cooking up some, I don't know, pork chops and garlic bread. He's probably made some lame-arse excuse to nip out some cigarettes and wine. He's a dirty slag, he is, and we can't wait to get started. Do what? What, me? Because it's my last gig before the big off. Are you not having a giraffe with me? I'll tell you what you lot are. You're a bunch of sentimental bastards is what you are. Well, we'd best make it a good one then, eh, boys? I walk from the shadows. He sees me, he nods. I nods back. I force my lips into a smile and he smiles back. I can feel his eyes clawing all over my body and it makes my skin creep. Control, Victor, control. Excuse me, sir. Have you got a spark for me leather bag, have ya? I says. Oh, why yes, of course, young man. He says. Oh, nice one, sir. I says. It's terribly cool tonight, don't you think? He says. Oh, yes, sir. It's proper brassy, I says. I eyeball it. I see his lips curling up. I can smell the devilry warming up his body. I smell the desire in his breath. His hands shake as his fingers touch my face. I clench. His fingers lightly touched my face. Lower and lower. His hands moved down my shirt, lightly stroking my nipples, and I can't tell. Very, 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 very slowly. I can feel his lust in his every action as his hands move lower down my body, and I masquerade my heavy breathing for false passion. Oh, hold on. He goes down on his knees in front of me. I look back, towards the bushes. My pack, white, eyes red, fangs dripping spit all over. Calm down easy. He tries to undo me zip. That is him. Fucked. Come here, you fucking slag! Bang! In one swift movement, I'll grab him round the Gregory peg and I'll chuck him down to the ground. You ain't going nowhere, bastard! My pack of pit bulls appear. Oi, come here, son! Bang! The boot connects in his groin. It's a beauty. He comes up the ground crying like a fucking baby. Blows rain down onto him. The bat connects with his open mouth. Teeth shut up. We kick, we punch, we stamp. I slice his ear. Then we cheer. Hey! His body lays lifeless on the ground. I walk away, leaving my lads to finish him off. I tell you what, fellas, he ain't gonna miss you bunch of muppets. Laters, gators.
Stop your running about.
Broke in the bar, tick. Queer in the park. That's a big tick for me. So now, it's off to my last ever victim. Taxi!
Sounds like a destructive night, Mr. Norman.
I've had worse, you know?
So you like violence?
No, not really.
You could have fooled me.
I was born into it, you see.
Excuse me?
Yes, I was. There was 8 or 9 dinner kitchen table. Me, Mum, and him. He'd been out there drinking, pitching for an argument. I hated when he was like that, you know. We'd just sit there in silence, eating away. This is lovely, Ma. Oh, thank you, Victor. Pass the gravy, please, love. That's all it was. That's all she asked him. Pass the gravy, please, love. I get it, Mum. No, you old boy! Sit still and shut up! What did you say, woman? I could smell the beer on his breath as he spat the words into her face. No, Dad. No, please. No. Oh. Bang! He punched her, full force in the face, his ring. A big fucking sovereign thing, size of a Brazil nut, sliced the lid of her eye and she shot across the kitchen floor. There was blood everywhere. Do you know what he did then? Do you know what that pig of a man did then? He poured the gravy all over her head. Blood and gravy. Blood and gravy. I was too afraid to look up, too afraid to move. I'm off to the pub, he said, and walked out. Oh, Mum. Oh, Mum. 25 stitches you had in your eye, Mum, didn't you? Scar on your eye until the day you died, love you. Wasn't just her, you know. Took my fair share along the way. The telly's too loud, boy. I'm trying to sleep. Bam! Did you tip off on the settee, boy? Bam! Did you eat all the biscuits, boy? Bam! Did you do this, boy? Bam! Did you do that, boy? Bam! Bam! Fucking bam!
How was school?
School? Oh, it was alright, I guess. I didn't go most of the time, but well, this one time, right in Welsh, my best mate Brian Newman said to me, "Go and ask her what Pine of the Panole is." I went, "Alright. Miss, what's Pine of the Panole?" Well, the whole class burst out laughing. She went bright red and said, "Get out! Get a COC!" We know the bloody hell was I to know it meant pain in the arse. But I bloody loved football, and I was good at it too. A proper little Georgie Best, my sports teacher, Mr. Brown, told me. He got me a district trial at the Parc. The only boy in my school. I was so happy. I begged Dad to come, you know, but he just grunted and said, "I'll see." And the day of the big game arrived, oh, he'd not shown up. And that first half, I played a blinder, 2 goals. First goal, top right-hand corner. Second goal, around the keeper and slotted it into an empty net. Oh, half time, Mr. Brown came running on the pitch. "Going great, Victor, that! Bloody great! You keep this up, you'll not only be the district, be the bloody Welsh team too!" I was so happy, I couldn't believe it, you know, but then he turned up, Dad and his mate. Flagons, a bow in hand. I could hear them abusing the other fathers, you know. I tried to concentrate, I just wanted to show him what I could do with the ball, you know. Any other whistle blew for the second half. I got the ball on the halfway line. I beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, whoosh. I was super quick in them days, you know. The full back came at me. Oh, I nutmegged him. Pardon the pun. Sweet as a nut it was. Got the full back. The keeper came at me. I don't need him to beat. So I done my trademark down my swerve. This way, then and that way. And I fell over my own feet. Can you believe it? I fell over my own bloody feet. I got up quick as a flash, but the keeper, fair play to him, had already got the ball. What a day to do it on, you know. "Referee!" "No, Dad. Dad, please, no, I tripped. I fell over my... Referee!" He wasn't having none of it. He walked straight up to the pitch. "Referee, come here!" "Dad, no, please, it was me." "Oh, come here." Oh! Mr. Brown came running on the pitch to try and stop my dad from kicking the referee, but then he got it as well. "Come here, you!" Oh! Bam! Bam! Fucking bam! Match abandoned. The ref in hospital. My dad arrested. Mr. Brown had left the school. My football career abandoned. My life abandoned. He gave me that ring with his deathbed. "This is for you, son," he said. Like it was some sort of fucking war medal, you know? What a bully. What an absolute bully. He should have been on my list for what he done to my mother and me. So after a short time, I swapped my football boots for these bad boys. That's how I got my nickname, Victor the Knuckles Norman. Oh! So what does one do when one has a liking for a right old dust-up and one has an equal love for the beautiful game? One goes to watch Cardiff City, and I follow them everywhere. City! Cardiff City, I say! We're the greatest team in football the world has ever seen! You're gonna get your fucking head kicked in! You're gonna get your fucking head kicked in! And you! Going home in a fucking ambulance! I fucking loved it, see. And to be honest, not going to be a big headed, I was very good at it. Fit body, fit mind, vicious beyond belief. I couldn't give a bugger for any man or anything.
Like father, like son.
What?
You heard.
You take that back! You take that back right now! I've never hit a woman, I never have and I never will! You just ask Gloria! Go and ask Gloria!
Gloria?
Ask her! She was, oh, I loved her. Oh, we met in our mid-20s, you know. Lovely, sexy, beautiful, funny she was. She'd been brought up proper, you know, like, not like some council estate slag. Proper, you know. 18 glorious months we spent together. I tried to change. I didn't want to screw it all up, you know. She took me to an art gallery once. To be honest with you, most of it was shite, but I said I liked it. But I knew. She knew that I didn't like it, and so kind she was, you know. But then, she took me to the theatre. I bought a suit. Me! I bought a fucking suit. Oh, it was wonderful. It was the best thing I had ever heard. The best thing I had ever seen in my life. I was hooked, totally shell-shocked. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and bane.
You did bring a lot of destruction.
I loved her, you know. I wanted to be with her for the rest of my life, settle down, start a family, maybe have a child, and treat that child with the respect I'd like to have been treated with myself, you know. So, I bought a ring. I booked a posh restaurant. My favourite. I got it all planned out, nervous, sweating I was. The whole 9 yards, like in the movies. I was going to go down on one knee, you know. I knew she was going to say yes. I knew it. But then in they came. 1, 2, 3 rugby boys. Loud and proud they were. Laughing, singing, swearing. Laughing, singing, swear. Laughing, singing, swear! I just wanted it to be perfect, just like her. Perfect. Let's get fucking steaming, boys! Boys, please! Please, calm down. Let's get fucking some boys, please! La la la! Calm down, man, calm down, please. Boys, it's a very special night for me, for us. Can you please... But they weren't listening. Louder and louder they got. I felt the bottle in my hand. Don't worry about them, Victor. It's a lovely night. Let's just enjoy it, she said. But I wasn't listening either, because I couldn't hear her anymore. Tighter I gripped the bottle, my knuckles whiter, my blood boiling. The mist. The red mist descended. Oh! Oh! No! 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 Get out! Nobody want enough! I want enough! I'll tell you when you want enough! I'll tell you when you want enough! I don't remember a bloody thing after that. Not a clue. Not a bloody thing. 2 years I got as well. Swansea bloody jail. Banged up with the jacks. Those bustling jacks, can you believe it? No. After a couple of weeks, Gloria came to see me. Oh, Gloria, thanks for coming, love. I'm so sorry, like, I don't know what come over me. I'll get help, I promise I'll change. She just smiled. She looked at me vacant, you know, and said, Victor, I come to tell you that I found someone new, someone proper. We're moving away together and I never want to see you again. Bye-bye, Victor. Bye-bye. Someone proper? Someone? Bye-bye, Gloria. Bye-bye. Fucking bye! I watched her walk away. I would have passed the gravy to that woman. I would have passed the gravy to that woman for the rest of my life. So, from that moment on, I knew that I didn't need pussy to get me hard. Violence. Violence was my only mistress. And it was all the sex I needed. And the best orgasm in the fucking world! So, when I got out, my life spiraled out of control. I fucked up this time in a big way. I won't go into the details, but my brief told me I was looking at an 8 stretch. So, I resigned myself to the West. But then one day, a letter arrived. Recorded delivery.
Letter?
Yes, it wasn't like any other letter. The words had been cut out of a magazine like a serial killer sending a clue to the FBI, you know. It said that they were impressed with my work and they would like to employ me. It also said that if I did a good job and kept my mouth shut, that thing I did, all charges would be dropped. Back of the fucking net, I thought. It also said there were rules, regulations. I'd have to control my anger, control my temper. No more hot head. Learn to strike fast and disappear. Well, brilliant, I thought. So, every Tuesday morning, a plain brown envelope would arrive with a list of victims and a bundle of cash. I mean, imagine that. My passion was now my job. I mean, look, like a footballer getting paid an absolute fortune for kicking a ball around a patch of green grass, here was I, getting paid obscene amounts of cash for causing utter chaos.
Who sent them?
Well, the government.
The government?
Well, of course the government. You've seen the news, haven't you? Good evening. The economy took a sharp downturn this morning, what with the lack of violence on the streets. Because of this, there will be no more need for any policemen, nurses, doctors, ambulance drivers, and of course members of the gutter press. They love a good headline. Not to mention judges, lawyers, politicians, TV news reporters, and the rest of society's parasites that feed on the misfortunes of others. They too will all be made unemployed. Hurrah. It's those boys. They were the real bloodsuckers, not me. I just wanted to make a decent living. I made a fucking packet. But me being me, as usual, I wasted the lot on gambling, cheap booze, and even cheaper women. Oh, but I had a ball. Where did it all go wrong, Georgie boy? Where did it all go wrong? Georgie boy!
How were your victims chosen?
Fat nose, not a clue. I mean, druggies, gang members, pedos, scum like that you could understand, you know. But others, God-fearing people, priests, grandmothers, children, even a handicapped. It was bizarre. I mean, look, even a right lunatic like me can have feelings, you know. But as the years rolled on, each job just rolled into the next.
So how are you here?
What?
Your last shift, your retirement, remember?
Oh, yeah. So, I done the guy in the park and I was in a taxi on my way to my last ever victim. Drive, just check. Yeah, it's number 4 Blossom Grove, please. Yes, it's probably the one with the fucking fridge in the garden. Another comedian, is it? Right. Let me give you a peek into my last ever assignment, my last ever character. He's an horrible, sadistic loser of a debt collector with a massive chip on his shoulders and a body riddled with steroids. Oh, right, take your time, will you? How much? What, am I subsidising half of fucking Poland as well, am I, or what? No, you can't keep the change now. Fuck off. Can you smell that? Desperation. Desperation. With the merest suggestion of poverty and an exceptionally large dollop of misery. There she is, look. Fast asleep on the sofa. The light from the television flickering on her face. She looks so peaceful. Almost angelic. Wake Wakey, wakey, you skaghead bitch! Where's my client's rent? I spit the words into her face, and me hatred sticks to her skin like a 2-day-old rash. Mommy, mommy! Oh, fuck, a small boy, that's not in the brief. Think, Victor, think. Get back to bed, la! Or you'll be fucking next! The boy scurries off. I turn back to the woman. Ow! Me boot catches her in the ribcage. I can hear it crack. She slumps onto the carpet, wriggling around, winded like a wounded dog, yelping that's just been hit by a car. Come here, you fucking bitch! Ow! I pushed her into the cheap coffee table. Ornaments rain down onto her crumpled body. Blood runs from her mouth. Snot drips from her nose. You dirty cow! Mommy, mommy! Shut it, boy! Get up them stairs, I said, or you'll be fucking next! Right, come here, you. Get in that kitchen and get me my fucking money! I'll always remember her name. Ellen Denise Bond. I mean, look, I know the brief had said maybe rough her up a bit, you know? Break a few ribs, a broken nose, but what the hell? It's my last ever gig. This is for you, Dad. Don't you dare! Don't you dare look at me with those icy blue eyes, darling. Come on! What's that? A knife? What do you think you're gonna do with that? Oh! No! No, that's not supposed to happen. That's my last gig. Stab him again, Mommy, stab him again. I said, shut it, boy. No. No more, please. What's that? A card? Thank you for all your years of outstanding service.
Much appreciated. So, are you ready to meet your maker, Mr. Victor the Knuckles Norman?
What? She killed me?
25 stitches she had in her hand. Like a little tawdry pest, I suppose. Gems the crown told me for around life. I bought a suit to go. I bought a fucking suit. Oh, I'm sorry, Gloria. So sorry. I will change, I will. Pass the gravy. Pass the gravy. Pass the...
I've been a bad, bad man.